Hello and welcome to episode 13 of Double Vision with me, Kyle.
And Joanna.
And in today's episode, I believe we are going to cover some of our most played songs from 2022. So I'm sure if many of you are also using Spotify, where you'll be listening to this, you received your Spotify Wrapped towards the end of 2022. And what we've done is we kind of curated a playlist from some of our top picks from within that playlist. So not necessarily our most played, but a nice little selection of songs that we've played quite a lot over the last year.
Yeah.
So I don't know, did you find there were a lot of similarities between your 2021 playlist, or last year was quite like a mix-up for you?
I think what I've noticed, especially since getting Spotify, because I only got it at like sort of end of 2019, is that it's changed the way I listen to music quite a lot. So I will tend to focus more on individual songs, or what's more likely is Spotify will just play the same songs at me, which I find was something I didn't really understand to begin with about Spotify. Is if you seek out like the My Mixes or anything that's algorithmically generated that's not specifically meant to be showing you new music,
Sure.
It'll just kind of play you the same things all the time.
Yeah, I noticed that as well in the Discover Weekly and things like that. I think it kind of, I mean, naturally it's not a super intelligent algorithm. It just kind of latches onto something that you give a couple of listens to.
Yeah.
And then I think auto generates very similar sounding songs from the same artist or similar artists.
Yeah, and I think especially, well, at any rate, in my top songs of 2022, there are a lot of them that were closer to the top in 2021 that were still kind of there but further down.
Sure.
Even this year. And I just thought, I barely listened to these songs, and they must have just kept coming up on playlists while I wasn't paying attention. But I found it was different in terms of like I was seeking out more recently released music. But of course, you always, even with the new music, you sometimes find something, you get stuck on it. And that's definitely true for all of these songs that I'm going to play. These are the songs I got stuck on the most.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I found my music diversity was much bigger, but the songs that I frequently listen to stays pretty concentrated, to be honest. It doesn't seem to diversify itself a lot.
Yeah.
Usually because I find something relatively early in the year and then it just keeps getting spammed for the rest of the year.
Thanks, Spotify.
But anyways, yeah, let's jump straight into it. If I recall correctly, I have the first song entered into the playlist. So this is a German song by an artist called T. Lo, and the name of the song is Crashen. So enjoy.